While security forces in Maiduguri, the capital of Borno State, dispersed a group of peaceful protesters earlier today using tear gas and firing shotguns into the air to break up the demonstration. The protesters had gathered in the early hours to voice their discontent with the current state of governance and the economic hardship faced by the population. Our correspondent Sani Adamawa is here for the details.
The protest began around 9 o'clock in the morning here at Bulunkutu in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. But as you can see, the security operatives are trying to stop the protesters from proceeding into the city.
Now, as we mentioned earlier on in this program, in response to the ongoing protests against economic hardship in Borno State, the government has imposed a curfew in the capital, Maiduguri. According to a statement released by the Borno State Police Command, the curfew is aimed at restoring law and order in the state.
Now, operatives of the Kaduna State Police Command have dispersed protesters who attempted to block major roads leading to the state's government house. The protesters carrying placards with inscriptions such as "End Fuel Subsidy Now" and "End Bad Governance" began their peaceful procession from the popular NEPA roundabout towards the government house, chanting solidarity songs. However, the protests turned violent when demonstrators started burning tires and throwing stones in an attempt to force their way into the government house. Security operatives have used tear gas to disperse the protesters, who remain unrelenting.
Right. Now, the spokesperson of the state's police command, that's Mansur Hassani, yesterday said that over 25,000 security personnel have been deployed to strategic flashpoints in the state to ensure law and order during the End Bad Governance protests. According to the police spokesman, the security personnel, including the police, the armed forces and personnel of other security agencies, adding the show of force patrol was designed to showcase the capabilities and readiness of security agencies to maintain peace and order, and also serve as a clear warning to those who may seek to use the upcoming protest to destabilize the state.
Now, protests have turned to appreciation in Adamawa State as many protesters were seen carrying placards boldly written, "Thank you, President Tinubu." The protest started at about 9 a.m. from Grade Interchange and terminated at the Mahmoud Ribadu Square. Comfort Ibrahim, one of the lead protesters, said they can't protest against President Tinubu because he's changed the narrative of the country. According to the leader of the protesters, those planning to protest against Tinubu's government are the enemies of Nigeria.
The president is at the helm of affairs on the issue, on the crisis rocking the country, and I believe he's going to do something about it. And I want to say one thing again. In life, there's a good aspect of a human being and there's the bad aspect of him. We would like to appreciate the president on the issue of local government autonomy. He did a good job there. It is our prayer that the governors and the chairmen do the needful to the grassroots, to the people at the grassroots. And secondly, if you look at the issue of the student loan, is another plus to him because it will be of help to the students at the same time. And on the issue of agriculture, we heard what the minister said and we heard what he said, that about trucks of food will be brought to various states. And with that, it will help. Though one appeal we're making is that all we are after is that this issue of high rate of foodstuffs should be a kind of subsidized. And he has promised that by October, things will move on. So we are appealing to our youth to calm down. Let's watch and wait. October is at the corner. So we should be peacemakers, not to promote a crisis, chaos here and there. And to my women folk, we should call on our children. The youth are our children, they are our husbands. Anything that happens in the country, it now centers on the woman. If something happened to the youth, the center of the whole issue is a woman. It's either the mother or the husband. If something happens to the husband, it is still the same woman. So I'm appealing to my fellow women out there, please talk to our youths, talk to our husbands that they should stay calm, things are going to take shape by the grace of God.
We are pressing our demand for the government to listen, because we are Nigerians. Whatsoever that bothered you, it is their responsibility to take it over. We have to tell them, because there are some certain things you have to tell the government for them to wake them up, for them to understand that we are feeling some certain pains in us, so that for them to wake up and do the needful.